What you want for greedy? I got a running back for you. How high does he gotta be? Huh? That nigga greedy. You just trying to see? Yeah, I hate doing that shit, dog. I did that on the one nigga. I lost a third and a second pick, dog. What, nigga? I was pissed, dog. I had to make it seem like I did good. I had to make myself feel happy. I did, dog. I'm pissed. Nigga, I was mad as hell, dog. That set me back, dog, because I could have got another offense. I could have got offensive lineman.
The onset of fall weather certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley.
I got outside linebackers, dog. I just love outside linebackers.
Situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago. Here
Right.
it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
We're like, oh, guys, we just hustled them.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to get this across the 20.
He said, hey, you gotta go.
Come the Cardinals now for their opening drive.
Hang that shit up. Don't end.
6'5", he always demands.
Don't even look at the phone. Don't look at it.
Coming off of the open, didn't have to play, right? Gives him a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide.
No, I was gonna trade for Ruggs, dog. I was like at the tip and it said, I was like, I'm happy I didn't because I was gonna trade Russell.
Jones on first down, going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Graham Gano on. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. That is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away.
I've been just doing every game first half Daniel Jones, second half Russell. Oh yeah. You see, I wish Daniel Jones had played against me, huh?
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
That's a pick.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. He finds Corey Davis. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Yo.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now I can.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Yeah.
Left side of Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Yeah.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And
hey, yo, my nigga is a sure fucking I love my nigga. He could tackle, dog. One thing O can do is tackle.
But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath.
Buddha, though, saw him get ran over a few times.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there where he stands right now.
Get up, nigga.
1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle, and you know what they all do? They kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things, and he wants to be able to refer to that book.
Yeah, that's a roast session every time. Oh, God, again! You gotta be fucking kidding me, dog. Them shoes straight tackles. Dude, Norman. Josh Norman. Juju getting smacked.
His first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. 26 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
To Juju Smith-Schuster. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Hey, I know Marquise and Juju, they're pissed off this year, so.
Force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the
You got to make sure you just hold in there.
It's because I've been running the ball, dog.
Relax a little bit.
I like him to running this year. Jones Reed is running.
No effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back out there comes
don't do that for real.
Second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I got you, hold on.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The tackle.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, you see Kawhi get hit? Yeah.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. He'll air this one out deep.
Well, he burnt Jones.
Inside the 30. Touchdown.
Jones, what was you doing? Corey Davis burnt Sidney Jones.
And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
He burnt those, dog.
Up and good. And that'll make our
Come on,
score
Sidney.
14-7.
This will make it into the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only...
Hey, if we didn't have a trade block though, dog, I think my team would be way worse.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a
That trade block, them niggas, they actually wanted to trade and shit.
They give him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of... It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability.
In today's NFL, you know, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin.
Lizzie,
at
you here?
25.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Kodak?
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end is on 21 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. You can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. I want to take that course.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
The Cardinal offense takes back over.
They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. He's got a first down past the 30. Room here to run. goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big run there by Jones. 43 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Jones. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Recovered by the receiving team.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
Make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's going to get a good big gain of 9 here up to the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
I'm in the second in mine.
Third and short yardage, Mayfield. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Yes, it is, sir.
Here's Thomas Morstead now.
Kodak makes some good moves. This team look good.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after?
Nah, he beat Sal.
Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10.
He crushed him.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
So one quick, easy analysis of how they're starting so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. First throw for the backup, Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time.
No, you get something, you just don't want to settle.
Second down.
Like I just said, you don't want to settle.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 50 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
I like that, hearing that. About to go put some money.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out?
Now the ball comes loose, and this is recovered by the Cardinals. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there are more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that's complete to Gandy Golden.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I think they're just going to tuck their hands in and pull back off the field a little bit. You can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Antonio Gandy Golden, his first touchdown on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
And it's up and good. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're getting symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or it runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Uncorks one for Davis. He's got a man, complete.
Dog, this shit tipped off my fingers and this nigga caught it 15 yards down the field. Off the tip.
Play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, yo, Russell.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to
cut it up.
assess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But yeah, when you have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Pride. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Please tell me about this play. Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the Cardinals' 40-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And this time not quite down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Mayfield down. Just keeping the play alive. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Tackle made there by Camille Correa. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Nah, my niggas is so, they're like full starting.
So that'll back them up 5. So
See, no discipline. None.
Second and 15. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Fielded just inside the 20. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Receiving team.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in